Right. Right. How are we doing, folks? Right. Welcome to the show. A special occasion. Chris is here, and we're going to make lasagna.
Well, you are. I'm going to assist.
Oh no, you are, because I'm going to assist you, Chris. Right. Okay, then let's start this. Right. What we need is an onion.
What size knife would you like?
Just
There
any
you
old
go.
knife. Basically, these are not very sharp at all. Sadly.
They're very blunt.
Yeah. We're in a special studio today. I'm going to chop that.
It's like one of those kids' safe knives,
Isn't it? Watch your fingers. This is.
I had this problem yesterday. I couldn't cut cheese.
That's really bad knives. We have got a steel, but it doesn't work.
It's like the cleanest to clean it up afterwards.
And basically, we're just going to do fine. We'll try and do a fine dice with
a blunt.
Oops.
With a blunt knife.
Mm.
I'll clear up. I can do that bit.
And then go down. Is there a smaller one?
There's lots of equally bluntness.
Try that one. Go down. Similar there. And then we go into it. Oh, this is dangerous.
I'm not cutting the onion up.
Into the side like that. So it. So when you cut it all the way through, it gets it fine dice.
Or you just use an onion chopper like I'd use at home, folks.
Yeah, this is just a better way of doing it. It's a more
Finely diced.
finely diced, yeah. But obviously, when you get to the end, you've got to chop it up.
Finely diced.
That's fine, mate. It's fine.
But I'm not complaining. I like onion. I'm just saying. So where do we put that from here?
This will go in a bowl.
That's a pan.
Yeah. So what we need to do is get some butter, folks.
Sponsored by Lurpak.
That's it, and a spoon. It's quite good having the system, actually. Put a dollop of butter in that pan.
How much is a dollop? That much? Was
Yeah,
that too much?
that'd be alright. Yeah, it's fine, mate.
That's mainly just because we didn't buy any oil. Isn't it?
Yeah, because this is we're on a family outing, folks.
On a what?
Family
Family holiday.
holiday. Oh. And this is great to have a massive kitchen like this. Brilliant.
With really no space.
Yeah. Right. So, Chris, do you want to put it on the gas? Not that, just the
I
pan.
was going to put it in the pan.
No.
Not in the pan
No,
yet.
we got to get it the butter melted.
Well, you see what I mean? You don't explain yourself. What setting would you like?
Just put it on. Just see.
Yeah. What?
Get
Big, small,
Get the
medium?
butter melted down. Where's the spatula thing for the mixing?
Would be in the drawer. Spatula or spoon?
Spoon. Right, let that melt down.
So I can rev it up and then we can turn it down.
That's not. What you got it on?
I know it's hard to work out which one of the angle is. There, full. Big.
Right, so we're going to melt that down then, folks. And then we're going to chuck the onions in that. Finely diced onions. With a bit of garlic puree, which...
Them onions already. Onion. My eyes are already watering.
I know, it's quite bad on the old guys. So
Do you find
lasagna,
it
folks,
that-
lovely lasagna.
I suppose it's not as bad if you've got glasses on, is it? Because you've got like a...
No, it's worse, because you've got to take the glasses off.
Alright.
And because I've got hooks behind them, to stop the glasses falling down when I'm looking down. Yeah, and a hat on. Right, what's it looking like, Chris? What's
Yeah,
it
no.
Right, so we
When
do...
do you want... I guess you're going when it's sort of like is a bit bubbly, yeah?
Yeah, when it starts sizzling.
It's just breaking up the lumps.
I haven't done this for a while, folks, so just got to bear with us. I'm not moving the camera around, it's just there, and that's how it's staying.
Right, that's sizzling. I'm going to turn that down a bit off max.
Rightio, so bring the pot over, or bring the thing over, and then we'll try and get them in without getting it over everywhere. Basically, we're going to cook them until they're like golden brown.
Brilliant stuff, folks.
We'll put some of that in as well once they're starting to turn. Yeah.
There's some not very large.
It's fine, mate. It'll break down.
Like this bit here, look, for example, this piece here. That's not finely chopped.
No, but it will break down. It's pretty fine, mate. Whoop. There we go.
There it is.
Just don't play with it, Chris.
Oh, you ought to just leave it to burn and stick to
Just
the
let
bottom.
it, yeah, let it cook. How's it looking? Yes, yes. We'll whack a bit of garlic puree in, folks.
Do you want to mix it in?
Yes, please, mate. Whack a tiny bit more. We like garlic.
Got to have enough garlic, haven't you?
Yeah. So actually, that's really good, actually.
It is good. I love
Yeah. The fun part of lasagna is making that white sauce. We've got 2 bowls to use. We've got these 2 bowls here.
Which we hope are both other proof
Yeah, should be
dishes.
fine. If we run out of space, we get the other little bowl. We'll just keep making it. We've got to eat it tonight. Got a couple of cans, folks. With Chris didn't drink them all last night.
Get a special brew. Or we could try.
Oh yeah, cider. Check this out.
That might give away where we are slightly.
Classic cider, folks.
I think it'd be interesting to try. Maybe like a shot of it. Maybe
Yeah.
not like in the bottle.
I did see in a shop the other day. Old Scrumpy Jack. Yeah, that's looking right, isn't it? Just keep that rocking, man. We've got to need that, burn that down a bit. And then after that, we have to add the mince. Is the pot big enough?
Yeah. It's the biggest one there is.
Bloody hell.
It's either that or it's a homebrew pot.
No,
I don't think that's much bigger.
homebrew.
You know, boiling up your
Oh right. Yeah.
cider and shit.
So we got this. We have 1,000 grams of lean beef steak mince, and that's going in that pot. And that's
Does the recipe
We'll see.
call for 1,000 grams, or is that just the
No,
size of the packet?
just chuck in what you want, folks. Experiment with it. You can get the recipes online, but you know, just go with it. See what you make, and taste it on the way. Obviously, when the meat's cooked.
Yeah. So how much do you cook these down before you add the mince? Bearing in mind you've got cooking mince anyway.
Cooking, it's all the golden brown.
Right.
Just keep.
Alright. You don't put the strap
No,
on the
that's
cooker.
Yeah. Should we add the mince now?
Because I'm just thinking, all the time the mince is cooking, you're still cooking the onions anyway.
Yeah.
Unless you give it a couple more minutes, well, that's up to you. So they are, the pan's turning brown.
Oh,
And the butter's sort of you know.
It's caramelised.
Yeah.
So isn't it? That's why they caramelise the onion. It's probably the burning the garlic, actually. I think that's fine. So what we do now, we add the mince in, folks.
So you don't wait for them to go brown like he said, you just chuck the mince in.
Whoops.
Do you want to take the
Take
paper
the paper off. Make sure you take that paper off, folks.
off? You want me to sort of break it up into manageable chunks? That's so hot that that's already sort of cooking. What should this be on, do you reckon?
Turn it down a bit.
What, meat half?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, what we're going to do now, we're going to brown the mince off. I'm going to make sure there's no pink bits in it.
Isn't that cooked?
No, not yet. Do you want to try it, Chris, actually, quickly? See what it tastes like. And then basically we're going to add...
That's quite a lot of mince.
that is. Add some tin tomato or chopped tomatoes to it. We have got 3 tins. I'm not sure what we're going to use.
You're not going to get them in here, are we?
No, I don't think so. I think one of those might be coming home with us. Right, yeah, just let that cook for a bit, mate. Don't have to...
I'm trying to break it down a bit though, because the big chunks aren't going to cook, are they? And I don't want it sticking to the bottom.
Should be right. It's going to start the liquid moisture. What do they call it?
Burning.
So we grabbed ourselves a cider while we're in Somerset. Want a sample?
Cheers, sorry. Doesn't look very ciderish, does it?
No, but it is. Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a cider while we cook lasagna. Not just any lasagna, this is Somerset lasagna.
What makes it Somerset
Cider.
lasagna? Just because it's bought in Somerset? This could be Somerset cow, though, couldn't it?
Somerset cat?
Beginning to look more cooked than it was 10 minutes ago.
It's looking alright, isn't it? So you can see the ground, the grainness to it there. That's what we're looking for. Just keep it. Try and get that water out as much as we can. And there's going to be fat, but can't help that. So made lasagna quite a few times. The last one I did weren't as great because I ran out of. Was it meat I ran out of? Or? Yeah, it was meat. I didn't put enough tomatoes in it. I can't remember. What was it? Anyone?
If you didn't put enough tomatoes in, how would you run out of meat?
What did I do? The last lasagna I did. What happened? There was something wrong, wasn't it? It was lack of.
Sauce?
I can't remember. I think.
can't remember.
It smells good. Just let that go for a while. Just leave it for a minute. Let it fry. Yeah, we'll use that one. We use this for the white sauce. So that is going to be flour, butter, milk, and a bit of cheese. Still quite raw in places, isn't it? Let's find a lid.
I was always led to believe something like that. You want to keep moving it around so it doesn't just burn at the bottom and not.
Well,
cook
yeah,
at the top.
you do move it around, but not constantly.
Right.
Because putting the lid on, it's going to heat the whole lot up.
Yeah.
It's going to,
Burn it all.
yeah.
Right.
Just leave it for a minute and then go back to it, and yeah, lovely job, folks. Hot point fridge and a freezer. They do make some weird noises.
And the door was open the wrong way for the kitchen.
Who's that? Oh, it does smell good. Let's have a look. Let's see what it looks like.
Is that lid not hot?
No, glass will be.
It's interesting. What's in the rain? Was you? Oh, do you hear the bubbles?
And what you could do, I suppose, is drain it.
Massive volume. No. They're so loud. They've got their metal. Oh, right.
We
It was like crashing. My ears hurt now.
can drain the fat off of these. Is there a,
Oh yeah, I'm looking because we've got things to hold it on hot. You tip it up and it's not.
There's a thing under the sink.
There's one of these.
oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll use that. What am I going to put it in? Put it in the pot.
Are you just trying to use every item out of the cupboard?
Might as well take advantage of it, folks. Hey.
But that's really thick, so that's going to take hours to heat up.
No, we put that. That's going to catch the fat from that.
What? And then put it back in this pan.
Yeah, all you need is get the excess fat off. Once
The
that-
access fan.
the fat that comes off,
Yes.
and then we use that pad again, and then the tomatoes go in. It's all about
Yeah. So you're going to tip that in there.
not tip it all in.
Right.
We're
Because if
gonna,
you're just going to drain the water out, you can do that over the sink.
there's fat inside there,
Right.
so that's not good for the pipes, is it? It's not water. The water's evaporating. It's just leaving the fat.
Right.
That's what's happening there. So we need to get the fat out.
Got it.
Not yet, it's still cooking.
Right.
Nice and relaxed, mate. Nice and relaxed. This ain't a microwave meal now, folks. Right, do you want to give it a stir then, mate?
1 minute stir, next minute don't stir. Yeah, chuck that all over the top cooker.
See, it's not sticking, is it?
No, I suppose not. Smells good. Yeah, it's actually cooked. Bear in mind when you put tomatoes and stuff in, it's going to carry on cooking it, aren't you? Tomato, onions are not very, tomatoes. Onions are not very, I'll catch it in there, don't worry.
Right, so what we, do you want to bring it over here then? And we'd drain it. Wait, put the
What?
lid on it like that. I suppose we could have just put that in.
Don't let it go, whatever you do. Is that enough?
Just keep going. Draining the fat off, folks. That's what we're doing here. Till it.
Till your hand goes numb from holding it.
That do. Right, so we got the worst off. There we go.
Gonna put that piece of onion back in.
That'll be alright. Back on the stove, folks. Right, so there's your fat in there.
Wow, that's got quite a lot out.
Quite a lot. And it should look like this. So what we're going to add now is tomatoes.
Now or in a minute?
I'll do it now. Well, actually, yeah, grab a tin, mate. I'll hold the camera and you chuck them in. It's chopped, isn't it? Yeah.
I think goes the whole tomato. Yeah. Right?
Yep, yep. I'm going to stir that in, see how that goes. It's not too bad, is it? Whack the other tin in, mate.
Make sure they still say chopped tomatoes. We haven't got one to the chopped and one to the peeled.
Yeah, we've got loads of meat.
Worst case scenario, we'll be eating this tomorrow.
Yeah. That's looking a bit better, isn't it? So this is what they call the ragu sauce.
It's not.
Oh yeah, it is.
What? Tomato and onion.
And mince. You whack another tin in there,
I
I
was
think?
going to say, it will fit.
Yeah, let's go. Chuck it in there, folks.
Because I'm sure, when you buy one, you know, ready meal, it's really red, isn't it?
Yeah. You can add tomato puree with this as well. Makes it a bit redder. We ain't got any tomato puree, have we?
Wow.
There we go. It's looking good.
I think if you was going to make it at home, I would say I think you need less mince.
500.
I reckon half the mince would be in alright. This now does sort of... I'm looking at this and thinking it's bigger than both of those pans without anything else.
Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to put the lid on and we're going to let that simmer and yeah, take it from there, folks.
And that won't just boil and burn at the bottom,
It won't burn now. We'll take this opportunity to have a drink of Foster's. Oh, cider, sorry.
Cider.
Yeah. That's a lot of stuff. It's supposed to be lean.
I know.
Isn't lean supposed to be less fat?
I was quite surprised actually by that.
So we're going to let that simmer and I'm not going to do the white sauce while that's going. I'm going to get that done, put it to one side.
Why don't you do them at the same time?
Confused.
What sauce do we have for the white sauce?
I've got a whisk. Very, very handy.
Just quickly rinsing the recycling, folks.
Want to give that a clean as well?
Oh, yeah, an hour on it. Yeah, chuck it in the sink.
I've got another pot. Look, put it in that.
There's a flandish. No, you can't. I noticed something about this yesterday. Did the scrambled egg in it? Listen.
What's that mean then?
It means it's broken. If it's not broken, you. Well, that doesn't sound any better. But normally on a bowl, you go ping, and it makes a
There it is. There.
not a
Crack. Crack there.
Yeah. Yeah. So put that back in the cupboard.
Sounds like you can get sick then.
Would you like to put the recycling out?
No.
Why? Right then, folks. So this has been simmering for
30 seconds.
a few minutes.
It hasn't.
Right.
That's not really less water, is it?
So I'm going to leave the lid off and just carry on simmering. Because I haven't done cooking like this for ages, so you forget, don't you? You forget things.
That's really
If you put the lid on, it's going to capture the moisture instead of evaporating in the air. It's going to capture it and drop it down again.
Yeah. Instead, with the lid off, it could just fall off the ceiling.
Yeah. It could explode. Imagine that. That'd be a cleaner job. No, the whole thing. Bang. So yeah, in the future, folks, this cooking will be done in a field somewhere. It's called IKS Field Cooking, I believe it's going to be called. So we're going to create some crazy cooking videos on a gas stove in a field or in the IKS van.
I was going to
As
say,
Chris would
over
say.
winter, I think it might be more in the IKS van.
Yeah.
Because we might have a problem in the field actually getting it to, like, cook.
Satellite. Yeah.
You know, when it's like so cold, it's like, it's not boiling.
Yeah, it'll be good. I think it's going to be great. You know, all different foods. You know, let's do a beef Wellington in a van. Right.
Yeah, that sounded sticky.
Right, so what we're going to do now then, folks, we've got a pan here. We're going to get some butter. Spoon. If Chris would like to whack that on.
What would you like it on? Like, halfway?
Yeah.
Or do you want it on bigger to boil?
It's a bit hard because I'm not used to these sort of cookers.
Okay, so what do you do on a cooker? What?
Just spin it round.
No, what would
Halfway,
you put,
halfway.
What, I was going to say, so you put it on what, gas mark 3?
I don't know, I'll just put it on.
Do you not read gas marks?
No.
Right, okay.
Right, so we put that on the folks. Chris is just tending to the.
So does that have to boil before you add anything to that? Or?
We have to get the butter melted when it starts sizzling.
Right, so I'll turn this up bigger, melt the butter quick, then we can turn it down. Like we did on this one.
Yeah, flour.
I could just eat that, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Bit of
So what
pasta.
Chris is going to do in a minute, he's going to taste it and then see if it
No,
needs
it's going to
salt.
be hot.
Well, I'll taste it.
Yeah. There is like a whole cow in here.
It's pretty much so, isn't it?
That's a lot. That
a
is bigger than both of those pans.
There we go. Little spoon, folks.
Wrong draw.
And that's all melted in. That's a lot of butter.
Is that too much?
Yeah, right.
I think that what I'm missing in this is there is a lack of telling people how much of what you need
Well,
to put
just
in.
chuck it in, folks.
Because you just chuck it in. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what it's all about.
it's nothing that can just go horribly wrong.
Where is it?
No.
It's all falling out. How'd you open it? With a top opener. Have you got one? Ragu sauce, folks, looking nice. I'm going to have a little taste of that. Yeah, that needs salt in it, mate. Right, so the butter's melted down, folks. Can you see that? Yes. So we're going to whack some flour in that.
Do you want me to put salt in that?
Yes, please, mate.
How much salt?
Don't know yet.
Or just a little bit of salt? Like, say when?
Keep going.
Say when?
That'll do for now, I think.
Mix it in.
Yeah.
How much? I missed that. How many spoonfuls did you put in?
Of what flour? Just one.
Okay, that looks like wallpaper paste.
There's a lot of butter in that. It's quite hard doing this with like someone next to you, folks.
Why?
You can see it in there.
Asking questions.
Because this is, you can't mess this up, otherwise it'll ruin it.
You can, but just mix it up. I think you are going to need like litres of it though.
Yeah, we can do that. It's just getting this first bit out of the way, I think. This is all you're basically cooking the flour to stop so it doesn't taste floury. And you've got to
So all you've really done is you've got melted butter
and flour. Yeah. So what we're going to do now, off the stove, add a drop of milk. Onto the stove. It gets quite hot, doesn't it?
What? Yeah. Turn that down a bit, Dawn, back to medium.
Yeah.
So I guess now you've got to be careful you don't burn the milk.
Careful you don't burn the, because it will stick and it will be bad. That's what I mean, you've got to keep it stirring. If you don't, then it will burn. It's an on-off job, so it's like off the stove. Mix it. Never burned it yet, but there's always a first, folks. In milk. Quite surprised at how much heat comes off these electric gases.
Electric gases should be like halogen room.
Yeah.
It's the fastest thing to heat up, isn't it? It's the fastest way of sort of getting heat.
Is it?
But a lot of people prefer gas.
Right, over to the...
It's got everywhere.
Hammer, mate.
I can clear it up later.
So just being Chris are cooking, does that mean the girls will be cleaning up? Or?
That's not going to happen, is it?
See how that? Look at that, it's starting to...
I don't think he's washed up yet, has he?
Well,
Who?
Ian.
My hands are so delicate.
If this is still too watery, can we not drain some water off this the same way as we did?
It will be fine, mate. Don't worry about it. It's not bad. It's only little bits at the top. You see, it is going
Well, I
thingable.
don't know, because when you move it, look, it's just like...
That's fine. The longer you leave it, it will burn it.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Look how creamy that's going, look. It's proper creamy, isn't it?
Some cheese, isn't there? Like, string it.
We'll put it off. Turn the gas off there a minute, mate.
Right, the electric is off. It's cooked, it's just really watery.
I'm going to have a little try of that and see what's that rocking on. Yeah, I'll try, mate. See what you think. Don't know if you want a different spoon here? What spoon? That little ones. I think it probably needs a little bit more salt.
No, because you... I don't know. Could do.
A little bit more salt. We'll add some more salt in that then, folks.
How much? I don't know how much
Just
a
a bit.
little bit is. I don't want to overdo it and it's like really
You won't
salty.
overdo it. There's so much there.
I'll mix it in, otherwise someone's going to get a really salty bit and the rest of it all. It's good that. It's good that. That's the other problem with it. If you get a really new induction hob, it's like the new sort of style, they only heat the pan, you can put your hand on it, it won't burn your hand.
Oh,
But you
right.
put the special pan on it and it will cook the pan.
Right.
Which I think is a really good idea.
Yeah.
But you got
Right, so-
special pans. Sorry.
Special pan. So crazy. What do you reckon on that then, Chris? What do you want? No monsters in there.
I think we might need some more cider.
Cider in a bit. Right. So what? How do you reckon that so far, Chris?
That's right.
Let me say that again. So far, Chris, not too bad.
I think it's going alright. This looks edible. It tastes edible.
Tastes edible.
This is looking good because it's.
Oh, skin's coming. Right, we better.
Are you allowed to skin or do you? Does
Yeah,
it
it'll be
make it
alright.
skinny? Does that tiny bit of salt
That-
make any difference?
It's good.
Does it?
100%.
Should we turn it off then?
Good.
Well,
Right. So what? The next
That's
step.
good,
Next step, folks. We're gonna put it in the pots with the lasagna sheets. Let's go.
when you need them, I'm going to bring them over. But before that, I think I'm a bit paranoid.
Should be alright on that.
Yeah, but it might just burn a big mark on. I don't know.
It's cooking again.
Stop cooking! Right. So
Right.
So to start with, you want a bit of mince to start with. We might
need
might
mince.
as well do two as we go, mightn't we?
Right.
Because, well, there's definitely enough.
That needs to go through.
It does.
Chris.
Lasagna sheets from IKEA Superstore.
So this in first.
Yeah.
So if I take the spoon out from it, and then get the, where's the scoopy thing there? So which one? The layer over the bottom.
Layer over the bottom.
How thick?
Just keep going, mate.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how thick layer. Like that much? Or
That'll do,
or-
mate. Yeah. And what we're going to do, don't get one of these sheets.
Cut it to size.
Have you got any scissors?
No.
So we just got.
Trim it to size. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure how thick to do it. Is it like just like a layer or?
Yeah. And then when you put it on the sheets, just make it a bit thinner.
So the thicker layer goes to the bottom. Does it normally?
Yeah, give it a go. Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah.
Do you want me to find some scissors or something?
That'd be right. Right. Next layer, please.
Same thing.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't,
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Psst, psst.
where does the white stuff go?
Yeah, the white stuff goes. Oh, this is what I done last time. I ruined it. I messed it up last time. Right. Oh shit.
Over the cooker. That's got flour attached to it. So
Is there another spoon?
No. There's a,
No ladles. We use this.
oh wow, look.
Oh,
it's all-
sugar. It's all curling up, folks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'll do, mate. I'm gonna put some.
Well,
That's
what's
a bit-
more than that, isn't it? That's like hardly.
Well, we need to
Jesus. What?
get the meat on, don't we? Really. There you
Right.
go. That'll do.
More meat?
Yeah.
And then maybe the meat, if I put it in the middle, we push it out, we can flatten it back down, yeah? So it's thinner.
That'd be right then, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon so. So like, what, a bit thicker than that?
Yep.
There's a lot of this.
Maybe we'll have some sandwiches. You can use this ragu sauce for sandwiches, folks. No worries. Really.
Don't know, maybe down that side you could have got away with a bit more.
There's one thing I messed up last time I did this, and it was the white sauce in between.
Just bang it in.
Right.
Like that, yeah. I wouldn't. What I was going to say was the next
Just
one.
quickly, yeah, quickly. Really?
No, I haven't done this one.
If we get the meat on top of that, it won't curl up, will it? At the time we're waiting.
Right. So basically, we were too slow last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go through that much.
I
Because
think that's going to be the last layer.
I think maybe there was too much mince on the bottom there. Yes.
White sauce? No. No.
No. Oh, how many of them have you got left?
2 left. So this is
I
the
mean-
last one on top of this.
Yeah.
And on top of that.
So what happens at the top? That just goes on top of that?
on top of that, and then we put some more cheese on it,
Right.
and then that goes in the oven.
So we're not going to be able to use all of that up.
Mm.
Oh,
What?
we put the cheese. The white sauce.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It needs
doesn't
a-
have to be
there's
perfect.
not-
Yeah, no, but it doesn't
You
have to
need
be
another
perfect.
half a sheet there. You could have got another half a sheet in.
I don't think we've got enough, mate. 2 sheets
No,
left.
Oh.
2 sheets left for each one. One sheet for each one. It's
Okay.
fine. Don't
There
worry.
isn't going to be enough mince to go on top of another sheet.
No, we don't need it. We're going to chuck all of that mince on
Right,
this
okay.
pot.
Yep. Because I said to you a minute ago, I said, do we just put the white sauce over the top of that? And you said yes. What you meant was, no, we put another sheet in, then we put the white sauce on top of the sheet.
Yeah. It's confusion, folks.
Yeah. That's why I thought we were going to run out. But look at that, that is perfect.
Perfect.
Well, ish.
So we put another. These are pure
Cardboard.
Italian sheets, basically. So we're going to pop that on there, and we'll put more white sauce on that, and then we're going to put some cheese on it, and then that's that one done. Little more. Well, white sauce on there, that's it. This is like, you know, another gunship going past, folks. One went past the other day.
So you cut and fold it so it's neater.
So, white sauce on the top. That's mad, isn't it? Did you see it? No, I missed it again.
It's not a patchy.
Is it not?
No.
Oh.
That was grey and black this time. It's still on.
It might have been the one we saw last time. Just looked like it was a patchy.
Looks good, isn't it?
Looks
It's
good,
just
mate.
spreading out. So.
Loads of this white sauce.
What?
Loads of this white sauce.
That's good though, isn't it?
Yeah.
There was us where we run out.
The more the merrier.
I think it's just enough cheese. I want to grow some more cheese. That's what I mean. I don't know how much cheese you want. Add that to the. That's gonna be hot.
Oh wow, that's good, folks. Real good.
Up to you. I quite like cheese, so I'm not.
Here we grate some more then. Chris is going to grate some more, folks.
So Debbie did say about double glossy. That's a different colour, so it'll give it a nice.
Yeah.
It's alright. What have we got away with the kilo? Oh, that cupboard.
Right, look at this. Wow, it's triangle. Ooh.
Can you grab us a plate from the cupboard? Look at cheese, it's a weird shape. It's a weird shape.
Yeah. Right, so how do you do this, Chris?
What do you mean, how to grate cheese? Oh, I'm sure everyone knows how to grate cheese. It all gets stuck to the inside, apparently.
I think the graters are really great, but they are buggers to clean.
Oh, we don't need to, it's not ours. We just rinse the outside and put it back in the cupboard. How much do you want? How much?
That'd do, wouldn't it? Lovely jubbly. And basically, folks, ooh,
Sorry, babe, that's
toes. Just chuck it on there.
it's good actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how long do you have to cook this for?
Till it's golden brown, I guess, mate.
So there's no set time?
No.
I suppose, to be honest, it's already cooked, isn't it?
It's already cooked, so yeah, just as long as it's all warm.
So how long roughly is that?
For
20 minutes, half hour?
something like that, yeah.
In the
Just put what you do, folks, is when you find something, if you want to find something out if it's cooked or not,
eat it.
fork in it, then test the fork with your tongue. And that's
And if you burn your tongue,
if it's
you know
hot on the
it's
inside, it will be thingy. So we will be back very shortly when this comes out of the oven, folks. But
Yes.
we're not doing it right now because we're going to clean up, and you're going to have a bath, and then we're going to put it in the oven. See you soon, folks. Welcome back, folks. Right, let's see what we got.
I haven't actually looked, so... Wow, that's hot.
We've got other things that we're knocking up here, but look at that.
That's one. It'd be on top of the cooker, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Look at this then, folks. What do you reckon here? Sizzling hot. And we got some chips as well. We've got garlic bread in there, but that's obviously extra. Look at this.
That looks good, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Chris made this with his bare hands. So once it's done, folks, we'll do a little taste test, and then yeah, that's how you do it. Right then, folks. So lasagna.
Wow, that oven's really steaming.
It's a nice oven, that, isn't it?
Right. I reckon that's going to need a few more minutes. Chips are sort of done, I reckon.
Yeah, take the chips out, maybe.
We're also going to end up with like really...
Break two chips.
There you go. Chippies! I love little chips.
Right.
Right, so if I bring it over there. Okay.
Onto the slab. There's a slab in view. Oh, yeah.
How'd you cut it? The knife?
Bread knife.
I was going to use a bread knife to cut the bread.
Right. Try this knife then, folks. Right. So how many?
Well, we got that as well. So I would say you could probably get away with that into four for normal portions, and then you can either have whole of that one or half of that one, and then the spare for if anybody wants any more.
Tomorrow we can cook it up if we don't use it all, because you know.
I don't think that's going to be a lot when we get it out. I think we'll be alright. We can always just chop that into
Can we go around the
chunks.
side? Smells good, folks.
Looks good. I'm going to let you do the honours.
Oh, good. Oh,
No,
I was
I'm gonna-
hoping you weren't going to say that.
Because I don't want holding the plate. Just so it doesn't look like roadkill, like slid onto the plate. Yep. That's what I didn't want to happen.
It's just not.
Well, actually, that's not too bad.
No.
Next one, folks.
Add some chips. With the salad. Oh God.
Next.
Unless we have this and you give Jazz a bigger bit of that because she's not having chips. And then, or do you want more than you got on them plates?
Well, let's see how we go. There's always going to be extra in there. One plate down, pop it in there.
And maybe wouldn't fill it out with cold water too quick.
No. Just leave it there.
So the chips is a little bit
How much does you want?
guesstimation. She ain't going to want that much. Just like, probably, yeah.
If she wants more, she can have more afterwards.
Exactly.
Well, the cheese. There's a lot of fats come off the cheese. Burn?
Right.
Cool, that smells good.
That looks better. You say about grease?
Hmm. There.
Sort of a bit soapy.
Soap.
It's frothy. Not a little bit.
Oh God! Just upside down. Oh, that ain't good, folks.
Just won't mind. That'll be alright, won't it? That's all she's having, so. Unless maybe I should have it. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Whatever. just
There you go. Right.
Well. Sorry, Jazz, you're standing upside down.
Now you've got a spag bowl.
I need the cutting board. I really wouldn't put it on the glass chopping board.
It's not hot.
Okay.
If I can pick it up with my hands, it's not hot.
Okay. It's also. Oh, Jesus. You make a lot of mess cooking, don't you?
Right, one piece of garlic bread, folks.
How am I going to cut that up?
Watch your fingers.
The knife is blunt.
How's that just sawing a loaf of bread?
I think next time we bring our own knives.
Yeah.
Wow. Look. Seriously.
Right,
So
so
I don't know if you want to put them on.
onto the plate, yes?
Well, you put them on. Are we going to put them on that plate, or should we just put one on each plate and then put the other one on that plate?
Can do, mate, yeah.
I don't mind. Because if you put one on Jazz's plate, it hides the fact it's upside down.
Right.
And she won't-
Unless we take the rounded bits off. No, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What was you thinking? What's wrong with the roundy bits?
Nothing.
Just means someone that does it. It doesn't matter. Why have some got two? Why's that got two pieces? Is that yours?
No, it ain't.
I bet it is, isn't it?
Which is yours?
I don't know anyone, mate. Anyone's fine, isn't it? That looks suspicious, doesn't it?
We could just. Oh, I don't know.
I've done that 7 times before.
Where am I sitting?
I don't know that either. Ow, that's really hot.
Right.
I'm thinking maybe these should be like, so they're more edible. Okay.
That'll do, won't it, folks? Lovely jubbly. There's extra if someone wants it. Are we going to try the food on the camera now?
Or we can just go to the table, folks. It's up to you. We can try it now. I'll put the knives and forks over there, though.
How are we going to do this? Because obviously everyone's got their own space. Where are you, the head of the table, or?
Don't mind, unless we sit this side and you film across. I don't know how it's going to work. Or we just...
We'll just do it here. Just grab out of this one. Just try that one. Right, so everybody, dinner time.
Try what one?
We'll just try one out of the main pot. Right, get the plates on the table and...
Jazz.
Right, there's one plate too many.
It landed upside down.
Right then, folks, so we're going to grab fork.
Don't forget the salad thingies.
There's a bit garlicky, but...
What?
Sponsor my Pepsi, folks. Right, so we're going to try a bit, are we?
Right, so this is it, folks. We're just going to have a little sample out of this because obviously everything's set on the dinner table.
Hope it's not hot.
He moans at me for getting things messy.
Oh, that's better than the ones you buy in a shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't see there being any of that left. Very cheesy.
Thanks very much for watching, folks. If you like the kitchen cooking video,
Check some more out. If you
Yeah.
don't.
yeah, see you soon.
Bye.